this little alfalfa hair. Chilling. Oh my gosh, it's annoying. Oh, look at it. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jaclyn, and today I'm going to be filming a video that's a little bit different than what I normally film. Today I'm going to be filming my honest review and feedback of the Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe. So aside from what everyone is saying about Morphe, or if they do or don't like Jaclyn Hill, I personally am just going to give you my honest opinion about the whole situation. First of all, I like Morphe. I don't have any problem with Morphe, the company. I have brushes from them. I have the Morphe 350 palette and now the Jaclyn Hill palette. And honestly, all the things that I've ever purchased from Morphe, I've loved. Every time people say that their brushes fall apart or that their brushes are cheaply made or that the company's a fraud and terrible, I personally don't have a problem with them. So I'm just gonna throw that out there. So because of that, I'm not gonna be saying that this palette is the best either just because I like Morphe or that I like Jaclyn Hill. I'm gonna just give you my honest opinion about the palette in general. Another thing, first of all, congratulations to Jaclyn. You did an awesome job. I know you worked really, really hard on this palette because I've been following you ever since you said that you announced that you were gonna launch your own makeup line, and I know this isn't your technical makeup line specifically, but this is a right step in the right direction. So I'm so proud of you. I'm a huge fan of yours, so if you do happen to watch this video, hi Jaclyn. But if she doesn't, she probably won't. She's never gonna know me, but it'd be great if she did because she is like one of my huge inspirations. She's actually the main reason why I am always getting out of my comfort zone because of her, and she is the huge reason why I decided to start my own YouTube channel. And so yeah, thank you again Jaclyn, and congratulations. I will say I'm not affiliate with Morphe, okay? I'm not getting paid or sponsored to post this, okay? I wish, because this palette is bomb.com, but no, unfortunately I am not. I don't have a code with them. I don't know anyone personally that works with them, so do not think I'm trying to get somewhere that I'm not, because I'm not. I'm nothing special other than myself, okay? So all these thoughts and opinions and feedback is 100% of my own, and I purchased this palette and the other palette strictly with my own money. So keep that in mind, guys. Honest review, okay? Let's just throw that out there. Another thing that I'm gonna be doing today, I'm gonna be showing you guys the swatches on my skin tone because everyone seems to like that. So I got you covered, guys. And I'm also gonna be showing you guys how I created this makeup look using only these eyeshadows. Now, obviously, not everything is from this palette, but everything on the eyes, except for my lashes and my brows, are from this palette. So, yay! Round of applause for Jaclyn. So you are gonna see my palette. Don't judge it. It looks messy. It's kind of ratchet, but that's okay. That's because I've been playing with it. So again, you guys know that I'm even being more sincere because I've actually played with it and worked with it before giving you guys this feedback. So as far as the palette, this is what it looks like. Okay, size comparison to the Morphe 350 palette. I think they're lined up. They're pretty much the same size. I feel like they're about the same weight, which is great. They're pretty dense. I kind of like this palette more, but only because I like the colors. I'm like a huge fan of the white and silver, like go girl. But this palette I almost feel like would hold up better. I don't know. I've had both. I've had this one for a really long time, and I'm not a really clumsy person, so, well, I am, scratch that. But with my makeup, I tend to hold it like a baby, so I think that this will last me for a really long time. Plus, I still have the original package that it came in, so I'm most likely gonna put that back when I store it, so it'll always be kept together all nice and pretty. And yeah, so you're gonna see this is what my palette looks like. I did cover up this palette is dedicated to all my loving subscribers from Jaclyn. It has a little signature with the insert. This idea is a freaking amazing idea. I got this idea from RawBeautyKristi. I believe that's her name. I saw her on YouTube, but I will link her YouTube channel down below. So I give you credit, girl, because this is genius. Genius. Like, that is the one thing that I hate about this palette, like, more than anything, is that the names are not under the colors. Like, really? Come on. Come on. Those are little things to complain about, not a huge deal, but for me, because I'm doing YouTube and because I like to look at the colors when I'm about to apply them on my face, I would really, really appreciate if they put the names underneath the colors, but that's okay. This works too. So yeah, that's pretty much what the palette looks like. And yes, I know you've seen thousands of videos on this and tons of reviews on it and swatches and all that, but because this is my channel and I can do what I want, I'm gonna show you guys anyways. Look at that. Slow motion. Wait, let's try to get them both. Oh, there you go. Look at those colors. Oh my gosh. She did such an amazing job incorporating one shade for, like, one palette to rule them all. That would be this. Seriously, like, there's neutrals and warm tones and cool tones, and oh my gosh, I feel like if you were gonna spend money on one palette, like me, like, I don't have money to go buy everything and anything, like, all the time. So when I spend money, I want it to go to something that I'm totally confident with, I'm happy with, and I know where my money is going. That would be, this palette is definitely worth the money. Under $40, you cannot beat that. Plus, you pretty much have this palette and you're like set for life, which is awesome, right? Like, for me, I would say, I know right now it's out of stock, but once it goes back in stock, if you guys do have an opportunity to get your hands on one of these, do it. Highly recommend it. So I will show you guys the swatches and I will talk about the tutorial, and then I also have a little special surprise for you guys. So if you guys continue to watch, you'll see that at the end. So I'll see you in a little bit. Bye. Okay, first we have In Light, then we have Beam, then we have Silk Cream, then we have MFEO, then we have Faint. That is so pretty, by the way. Then we have Sissy. Last from the top row, we have Little Lady. Oh my gosh. Sissy is probably one of my favorites from the top row. Like, yeah. Moving on to the second row, we have Creamsicle. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. And we have Butter. Whoa. And we have Pooter and Pukey and Hunts and Firework. And then last from that row, we have Queen, which I think that is perfection. From the third row, we have Obsessed, which go figure because I'm obsessing over that color. Then we have SBN, sorry, Smoky But Natural. Then we have Hilster. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Then we also have Roxanne. Then we have Jax. Oops, I accidentally tapped that, my bad. Oh gosh. Then we have Jax or Buns. And then last from that row, we have Cranapple. That's all from the third row. Fourth row down, we have Royalty. Super pretty purple, by the way. Then we have Twerk. Then we have Hustle, which I'm actually wearing right now, one of my favorites. We have Meeks, freaking gorgeous. And we have 24/7. Then we have Chip. And then last from that row, we have Mocha. Yes, look at those colors, oh my gosh. For the last row, we have Pool Party, which is everyone's favorite. Then we have Jada, which is one of my favorites. Then we have Diva. Then we have Enchanted. And then Central Park. Soda Pop. Oh, that was kind of streaky. Let's see, Soda Pop again. Oh yeah, that's kind of streaky. And last but not least, we have Abyss, which is like a black. Look at how pretty these are. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that is the last and final row. Alright guys, so for today's eyeshadow tutorial, I've already applied my foundation, concealer, and powder, so I can just get started with the eyes. Using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, I did go in with the shade MFEO as my transition shade, and I'm using the Morphe M433 brush to apply the product. I did apply most of the product on the outer corner of my lid, and I blended out whatever was left over on the inner corner of my lid. And I did apply a few layers of this shade just to make sure that everything was even and covered my eyelid just the way I liked it. And then I used the Morphe E22 brush to blend out all the harsh lines. There is nothing on this brush, but this is one of my favorite brushes to use to blend out all the harsh lines. I just think it works really, really well, and it makes my makeup look great. Then I went in with the shade Mocha and the same Morphe M433 brush, and I applied that color on my eyelid. Again, most of the product is on the outer corner of my lid. And then whatever was left over, I just blended that on the inner corner of my lid. And it's okay if your eyeshadow gets kind of messy and crazy, because I'm gonna end up covering it up with concealer later, so it's fine. If it gets messy like it did for me, that's okay. No problems there. Then I used the Morphe E22 brush as mentioned earlier, and I just blended that out to make sure that there was no harsh lines whatsoever. And I went in with the shade Chip, using the same Morphe M433 brush, and I applied this product. Most of it, again, was on the outer corner, but you'll see what's different is that I kind of like patted it on or packed it on the outer corner the most, and then I gradually would blend whatever was left over product on the brush on the inner corner. And it's because I wanted most of the focus on my eyes to be on the outer corner, because it was like a really dark, smoky eye, or at least in my mind, that's how I envisioned it. So I spent a lot of time just trying to make sure everything was built up and it looked really, really well blended. Then I went in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Fair, using the Sephora Pro Shader number 18 brush, and I just created that half cut crease. And it takes me a long time to create this. I sped this video up quite a bit, but it's only because I have really, really small eyelids, and it just takes me forever to do that. But have no fear, you'll get there. Just be patient and persistent, and you'll get there. So I wanted that perfect straight edge, and I eventually got it. I just definitely had to have a lot of patience for it. And then to set the concealer, I just used some regular face setting powder. There's really nothing special here. I did apply it with my fingers, so that's all I'm doing. Then I'm going to be going in with the shade Hustle, which is one of my favorite shades ever from the palette. This is such a pretty shimmer color. I did apply it with my fingers, but you can apply it with your brush or your fingers, whichever you prefer. Also, I feel like some MAC Fix Plus would have made this look even better, but I didn't have any available, so I made do with what I had, and I think it turned out really pretty regardless. And then to hide up where I put that concealer earlier, I did just use whatever was left over on my brush from the shade Chip and that Morphe M433 brush. And I just lightly packed that on and blended it in so that you couldn't even tell that I applied the concealer. And I think it turned out so pretty. These shades were so fun to work with. Then I used the shade Beam and the Morphe E18 brush. And I used this to apply my highlight on the top of my brow bone and in the corner of my eyes, which I did apply off camera. And then all the same shades that I used on top of my lid, except for Hustle and Beam, I did apply those colors underneath my waterline. And then I used the same contour Pro Shader brush and the same concealer to create that sharp wing at the end. Then I used MAC Eye Kohl pencil in the shade Fascinating, and I did apply that off camera. And then to complete everything else, I did apply some falsies and some mascara, and I finished up the rest of my makeup off camera, and there you go. You have the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So guys, now that you've seen all the swatches and I've showed you guys my tutorial on how I created this makeup look, my honest opinion is that I really like Jaclyn Hill. I like Morphe. I don't have any problem whatsoever supporting the company or herself, aside from what others may think or feel. I personally am a ride or die for her, so go girl, congratulations once again. And these colors are gorgeous, the payoff's great. There is a big reason why it took her 2.5 years or at least 2 years to create this palette. It definitely shows. It's even cheaper and more affordable and better, well put together than a lot of my high-end makeup palettes. So they did awesome right there, and that's pretty much all I can say about it. Other than that, like, it is great, and you can watch other beauty vloggers and beauty gurus and other people on YouTube, and they will all most likely say the same thing, because the hype on this palette is definitely real, and I'm so glad I was able to purchase it. So yes, it will be back in stock, and when it is, get your hands on it. Stat. However, remember when I told you guys that there is a little surprise? Well, you guys, I purchased not one, but 2 of the Jaclyn Hill palettes when they went on sale. And the reason for this is because now that I'm starting to do my own beauty channel and I'm starting to grow my own beauty platform, forgot the word for a second, I would just like to give back to you guys for everyone that's been following me on Instagram and showing me love and support on all my pictures and my makeup looks. Recently, I did hit 2,000 followers. I think it's a little bit higher than that right now, but thank you guys so much to all of you that have been supporting me and continuing to follow me and encouraging me every day to better myself and to push even harder than I have in the past. And thank you guys once again. So this palette I'm going to be giving away to one of you guys. Now, all the rules will be listed in the description box as well as on my Instagram, because you do have to be subscribed to my YouTube channel and you have to be following me on Instagram. So look in the description box. I'll go over all the rules and how to go about entering this giveaway. I'm super excited. I hope this goes to someone who truly appreciates it, because I know I sure did, and I hope whoever gets their hands on this likes it and adores it as much as I do, because I know the struggle, and if you can't afford it, you know, you could possibly enter in this giveaway. So yeah, enough rambling on that. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I worked really hard on this, and I hope it's not too long, but if it is, I'm sorry, I'll try to speed it up where I can. By the way, I just have to say that you guys are extra special if I ever film in the summertime, because and do actual live footage, because I always have to turn off the AC in my house when I film, otherwise you can hear the circulation in my house on camera and it's annoying and not cute. And it is 1,000 degrees outside in Arizona and it's super hot in my house. So yeah, just a little tidbit for you guys. So I hope you guys did watch this video. If you did, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Go check out my Instagram at theconsentinos. Feel free to enter my giveaway. I will post all the rules down in the description box, as well as listing all my products. And if you guys have any questions at all, or if I missed anything at all, do not hesitate to let me know, because I check this quite frequently and I will see all of your comments. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I had a fun time with you guys and this was great. I had a lot of fun. And until next time, bye guys.